And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. But the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Zohan in at the power forward. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
One shot. Little flex from Vassell on the and one. Doing it the old-fashioned way.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
One shot. Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Now here's Hardaway. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Back to Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3. Here's San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Vassell kicks to Jones. On the wing, Johnson. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over. And he played an important role for us winning that title.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Johnson after Luka Doncic's bucket. And even 3-on-3 break. Dinwiddie outside. Hardaway finds Doncic. Here's Dinwiddie. Off with the layup.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 5 now.
Quick shooting from Johnson, getting the drop on the defense.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had 15 points last outing.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
that one is off.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Finney Smith. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Jones. And the shot goes down.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And it's Sohan missing. The pass to Vassell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Hardaway with a wide open look. A rebound by the Spurs. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Now here's Hardaway. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Lobbed up there for Powell. It's deflected. Johnson against Hardaway. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. It's deflected, and so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Vassell. Dinwiddie covering. Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, that win against the Rockets. He's another guy who really showed up to play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. And Greg, Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Wood, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He's off on the second.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic looking it over. There's the 3. And Poeltl pulls it down.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Jones. No good that time. Good D by Wood. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. Hardaway, no good. Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Sohan. Now Vassell, Dinwiddie covering. From the top of the key. Another shot, Pirtle. And there's the bucket, staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Christian Wood. Pass to Vassell. It's Jones on the wing. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Clock at 2. And it's Sohan missing. Mavericks trailed by 5. Passes to Doncic. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. Pirtle's shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Jones against Doncic. Misses off the right eye.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Sohan. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Pirtle's got 5 points so far. Mavericks trailed by 4. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Dinwiddie outside. Knocks it loose. Shoots over Vassell. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Vassell, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Josh Green subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Richardson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. McDermott finds Jones. From 11 feet away, he squares up and sinks it. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Outside, Jones. Roby. McDermott with it. 8 points his last outing. Passes it to Roby from outside the arc. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Langford's checked in for Jones. And he's good on the second. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Richardson, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Green. It's to the hoop.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Over to the left wing. Now here's McDermott. Defense is right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Langford. It's rebounded by Doncic. Over to the wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. There's the pass to McDermott. Here's Langford. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Isaiah Roby. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so Bullock nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Richardson against Doncic. Looking to end the run. Richardson, no luck.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Spurs trail by 4. To the paint. Out to the right wing. McDermott kicks to Richardson. Right wing. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Green. Dallas moving it around. From past the arc, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Richardson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Luka Doncic.
This is what you want. Put the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Richardson.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
Doncic against Richardson. Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Mavericks have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
24.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Gorgie Day. Then it's Jones. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Bullock. Dinwiddie. And he lays it straight in.
Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Jang. Up top, Vassell. Offline from the top of the key.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
First personal foul. First team.
You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And he makes the first. Hardaway's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And so Bullock nails both of them. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9 points. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. Now here's Vassell. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in. Both good from the line that time. Dallas leading by 7. And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
In the corner, Powell with it. Jones against Dinwiddie. The pass to Wood. Powell kicks to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range. Hardaway has got 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now, here's Johnson. He's covered closely. That one wide left.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. But they haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And he can't get the first one. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And the second free throw, good. Spurs trailed by 11. Pass to Roby. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. That one, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Johnson with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against New York. Here's Roby. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Down low, Dinwiddie kicks to Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Dinwiddie passes to Wood. For the three. San Antonio with the rebound. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now, here's Vassell. He has 7. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Now, Hardaway. Shoots it up. The shot off that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Inside. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Roby.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Passes it to Roby. On the wing, Jones. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jones has got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Roby the pass to Jones. Into the lane. It's Richardson on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Spurs trailed by 13. The pass to Roby. It's Richardson on the wing, guarded by Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type, plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Langford comes in for Jones. And he sinks the second. Dallas leading by 12. Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by McDermott. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. The 3 for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 9 points.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3 ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Now here's McDermott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Up top, Doncic. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. Outside, Green. Pass to Wood. Dallas moving it around. Now here's Green. Richardson cover. Green, no luck. Spurs trailed by 15. Pass to McDermott. Here's Sohan. Richardson outside. To the inside. Hurdle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really like the work inside from Pirtle, using his body well to draw the contact on his way up.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Dallas leading by 14. Here's Doncic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic hand.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Langford. Richardson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Here's Doncic. He's got 11. And there's the pass to Bullock. Green finds Powell. To the paint. Here's Bullock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Free throw good. Bullock. He doesn't get the second one. Spurs trailed by 15. Richardson outside. McDermott up top. He's guarded by Bullock. 5 on the clock. Here's McDermott. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Here's Sohan. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Richardson the pass to Pirtle.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
4th personal foul.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line for your Spurs, Jakob Pirtle taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. And he makes both free throws. 1:52 left now here in the second. Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now, here's Bullock. He's defended by McDermott. And it's Green missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Back to Doncic. Pass to McGee. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Langford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's McDermott. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside, Green. Doncic dishes to McGee. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. From the line. And it's off the back rim. No good. Spurs trail by 13. Richardson gets a wide open look. And another basket for San Antonio.
Though Richardson's improved his ball handling, he's still more comfortable in catch and shoot.
Doncic outside. Basket, good. Doncic has got 15 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting good shots, it's about getting good shots. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Jones with the bounce pass. Johnson left side. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hurdle is terrific at positioning himself for these putback jams. He's a load down there.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Bullock. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Johnson. Hardaway, no good. Spurs trail by 13. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Vassell, no good. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Bullock. Good. Nice job down low. Bullock's got 10 points in the game. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Passes it to Pirtle. Lays it up off the glass. Pirtle's got 4 this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Vassell grabs the board.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They get it again. Tries again. Pirtle. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
Love the razor sharp focus. Hurdle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 20.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Johnson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Here's Dinwiddie. After the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Charity stripe shot. Doncic, no good. Spurs trailed by 13. Jones in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Johnson against Hardaway. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Dinwiddie outside. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Sohan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the lead is down inside single digits.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Goes up to the stripe and misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs trailed by 9. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs Night Squad. Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Night Squad. Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Night Squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point lead. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Trying to get something going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs trailed by 8. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely.
Dallas foul. Dwight Powell. 5th personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Vassell hits them both. Here now is Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Hardaway. Passes to Wood. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Johnson. Shoots the 3. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Johnson outside. Now here's Vassell. Guarded by Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The pass to Johnson. Now here's Vassell. Guarded by Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 9. Pass to Finney-Smith. McGee with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. McGee against Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first. A different look now for San Antonio. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Vassell. And Dallas with a change here too. Green's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
At the line for your Spurs, Josh Richardson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin.
First personal foul. Third team.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Jang. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For your Spurs, Gorgie Jang. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Jang. And Jang drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Dinwiddie wide open. Sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got 14.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 11. Floats it up for Wood.
And the evolution of Wood continues to impress, accepting a bigger role in this offense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time to give out some t-shirts, but only to the loudest fan. Show us what you got.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Spurs. Dallas on defense. Here's Bates Diop. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Traps in the tray.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. They kick it out to Green. Dinwiddie right side. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And as for McDermott, how about the last couple of seasons he's had?
GA, career highs in scoring. He's not making a higher percentage, but he's taking more shots each game. Seems like it's been a recipe for success.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
First free throw is good.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. That one is no good. Mavericks leading by 11.
Watch outside.
And they double up Doncic. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Zach Collins checked in for Jang.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Zach Collins.
And there's the pass to McGee. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
At the line for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often. The 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injury.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender, and with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
And that one misses. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. He hits the second from the line. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic against Jones. The floater, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass to McDermott. Jones kicks to Richardson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Josh Richardson taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Spurs making a change here. Langford's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. 1:52 left to play in the third. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Richardson.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Spurs trailed by 12. To the wing right side. Back to Richardson. Spurs working the ball around now. McDermott finds Richardson. And Langford has it in the corner. Clock is at 3. That one doesn't drop. Dinwiddie with some nice D. 1:06 left in the third quarter. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Richardson outside. He gets it in there. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting to the lane, and he can score.
Here's Finney Smith. Kept alive. Kleba with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Back to Richardson. Passes it to Collins. Now, here's Langford. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest twos and contest threes, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Richardson. And it's Sohan in at the power forward position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Remarkable poise from the swingman. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
The pass to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Leave it defending. Sohan, the pass to Poeltl. No good on that one. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Bullock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Reggie Bullock at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Jones checked in for San Antonio. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. And he's good on the second. Here's Jones. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Sohan, guarded by McGee. McGee with the block, and he recovers it. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Bullock. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now here's Johnson. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Bullock. Jones against Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Bullock's got 6 in the quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here are the Mavericks now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Locked up there for Powell. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Sohan, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Dallas leading by 21. He dishes it to Bullock. Doncic against Jones. The 3, and that one's good. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
To the right side. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Bullock. The rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Jacks up a 3. And it's McGee with the jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Sohan. Passes to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Drops in the layup for 2.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Now here is Hardaway. Doncic outside. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But it's bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Davis Bertans checks in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The pass to Doncic. Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Over Jones. And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so it's Dallas with it. Just 4 to shoot. Bertans can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots from 12. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Johnson, 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Josh Green. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And they get it back. Out left to the wing.
You got him.
Tries again, and it's laid in by Jang.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Green. Pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson. He can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now here's Bullock. Green finds Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generation's often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Johnson's shot is off. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Doncic bounce pass. To the middle, here's Finney Smith.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Here's Jones. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And when Pirtle gets on a roll, he's hard to contain. Boy, he can catch fire in a hurry.
Mavericks leading by 23. Pass to Bullock. Jones against Doncic. Over Jones. Doncic, no good. And San Antonio shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Back to Vassell. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the miss by Kemba Walker. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Walker kicks to Ntilikina. Right at the free throw line, it's tipped. Now, here's Langford. Tight defense on him. Pass to Roby. They swipe it. Bullock with it. To the wing on the left. Here's Ntilikina. Count it. Good. Ntilikina's got his first points of the game.
A cunning ball handler. Gotta like seeing Ntilikina mix it up and create for himself.
There's the pass to Bates-Diop. Down low. Here's Roby. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Up top, Walker. Tipped away. Plays it up and banks it in. Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
That's a tough finish. Walker can work the angles inside. If there's a man on him, he can change his shot however he needs to.
Now, here's Langford. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Pass to Ntilikina. And they call an illegal screen here. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Gorgie Dang's checked in for the Spurs. And Dallas with a change here, too. Davis Bertans checks in for Reggie Bullock. Now, here's Langford. Unloads. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Dallas.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Luka Doncic.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
First free throw is good.
And one thing to like about Bates-Diop is his ability to score from all three areas.
Greg, what I like is he's comfortable facing up, and he can put the ball on the floor. He's a strong cutter, and that kind of versatility goes a long way in the NBA.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Collins. Good on both. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth.
Hey, get on Kimber.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Kleba. Here's Ntilikina.
Hey, yo, Walker! Walker!
Dallas needs to get off a shot. And a wide open look for Walker. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.